Welcome back to Given Chances Farm. Today we're out here. We're going to go through the hives and check them real quick. We actually still have 2 hives that are being treated for mites. The one that we found back there in the robbing boxes, and then we got to pull the second round of treatment out of the one that we introduced the 2 nukes into, try and fix that box. So we've got a few new subscribers since we've done a bee video last, so those of you that are new to our channel, we want to welcome you guys. If you're interested in bees and how we got to where we are now, we do have a playlist set up where you can basically see all of the stuff that we did last year during our first year. We have it broke up into smaller playlists. So, and then in those videos, we actually go through the hive inspection, basically one frame at a time. Today, we're not going to be doing that. We're basically going to be getting into the center parts of the hives just to see if we've got any. We're going to check for eggs and brood. It's kind of cooler today, so we're going to be doing it real quick. We don't want to expose the brood too long. So, yeah. They definitely got it properalized, that's for sure.
And then with it being colder, it doesn't want to, it's not as sticky as it is when it's hot out. So trying to break it without breaking the frame is sometimes kind of tricky with all the propolis that they have. Here, hold on. Let me get that from that one.
Definitely got some bee coverage up here.
Bring you over here. You can take a look to see.
So like this one's a honey frame. And there might be some brood on this one because they're on it at least. We'll see. I can at least get it out. Give it an idea. This looks like mostly a honey frame. It's sure heavy like one.
Yep, that's all honey.
So this top box should be mostly capped at this point, which is where we're wanting it to be at least. That way they can take quite a bit of food stores into winter.
We got one right there, and I want you to pinch her. And then she stings you.
Yeah.
We've already been stung in the face this week, so I didn't have a suit on though, and we wasn't working bees. We was just back here, and I got in, I think, one of the girls' way.
Yeah, that's honey as well. So I think we're gonna go to the bottom box, see if we can get into the brood nest, and then we'll come back up here, give them some feed, move on to the next box. Yeah, they got quite a bit of weight to it. And they got a pretty decent amount of bee coverage down here too. So. Definitely cooler this morning, so they're moving a little bit slower. Here we go. That made them mad. The one downfall to the propolis for us is it's good for them. It keeps they can regulate the amount of ventilation they need for holes and those kind of things. if the box doesn't quite seal all the way. But for us, it just...
I think you just broke that one.
Huh?
The frame.
Oh, sure did, didn't I? Man. Okay, well, I'll put that back down in there. I'll try and get the one beside it out. And then later on, we'll move that one to the outside when I get the chance. Alright, we got cat brood. That's easy to see.
Just larva, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch and let Brittany look. I'm on the wrong side of it. My shadow's in the way.
Okay, I got it.
Ooh.
This is one of them darker frames.
Yeah, it's one of the older foundations, so it's a little bit darker in there, and it makes it a little tougher to see. But we do have cat brood on it, that's for sure.
This is mostly pollen.
Yep.
That they've got packed down in here.
And there's still drones that they haven't kicked out yet. So.
But I do not see any things stop moving into my area. I don't see any eggs.
They're going to be slowing down. It's October 2nd today, as we're recording this. So they're going to be slowing down. She's not going to be laying near like she would in the middle of the summer, but we still like to see good signs of the queen in there if we don't accidentally grab the frame that she's on. So. There's definitely quite a bit of population in there still. The weather's been kind of up and down around here lately. Today it's down, and from the looks of the 10-day forecast, it's actually going to stay fall weather for a little while. So we got quite a bit of cat brood on that side though. And our last treatment that we did was with Formic Pro, and we did, from our videos, you can go back and look at that. Basically put one strip in, left it in for 10 days, come back in, pulled that one out, put another one in, left that one in there for 10 days. Basically the thought process on that is, as the new emerging bees would come out, we would be able to catch them on the different strips there for the total of 20 days that they were in there. So later on this month, the plan is to get back into the out here and do another mite check, see what our mite load is at that time, and then we will, if needed, we have all the supplies now to be able to treat with oxalic acid. So we'll be able to use that with our easy vap that we purchased. So.
Column frame. The other side's a connector. So I guess I should still be going this way. With it being colder and the two hives together, she may be on some of the outer frames. So
yeah, the one what Brittany's talking about is what we've noticed since we use the migratory pallets. They're with the boxes being close together. If the hives were just 10 frame boxes sitting up on a hive stand and had space between them and the next hive over, the brood nest would actually be in the center of the 10 frame box. That way they would use the outsides for their honey frames, and they would also give them an insulation barrier from the outside of the boxes from the temperatures. With it being the pallets and the two hive bodies being closer together, there is just a small gap down the center of them, but they seem to work more of the brood nest towards the center where the two boxes would come closer together, and tend to put their food frames on the outside of the pallet. So there's a little bit difference in the way you work, or the bees work these boxes versus the ones on a normal, just a single double deep hive body on a hive stand. So.
There is cat brood though.
Yeah.
So with it being
cool out, we'll just
cold,
move on to the next one. Alright, well, we're going to put this hive back together. She's going to go one more frame, it looks like. And then we'll put this one back together. We'll give it some feed. And if you haven't seen any of our previous videos, here recently we started using this hand pump on the 5-gallon bucket. It makes it a little bit easier for us. I don't necessarily know that it's quicker, but it is easier. We're not transferring the syrup into other containers and then turning around and having to worry about using a funnel to get it into our in-hive frame feeders. So this way you just put the spout in there, pump it until you get what you want out of it, and then move on to the next one. So in the springtime, I think when we're using the 1-to-1 sugar syrup, it will go a lot quicker using this method, but the thicker 2-to-1 syrup for this fall, it is, especially today, I'm going to expect it with the cold that it's going to flow a little bit harder. Even though that this pump is one that is capable of, I mean, we use a very similar pump for our hydraulic fluid for the tractor, so, but still not quite the same viscosity as the 2-to-1 syrup is. So. All right. You gonna get that, or you want me to get it for you? Uh-oh, she brought her mussels with us today. So.
My back may be feeling it later, but
yeah. We will definitely, I understand now why Canadian Beekeeper has that nice lift on the back of his truck, and then another one similar to it in his honey house, because doing the quantity that he does, you would definitely be feeling it by the end of the day. So there's pros and cons to moving to the pallets. One of the cons that we've noticed is the hive starts out smaller. So you're a lot more bending over than you do when it's up on the hive stand. But then when it comes honey season and you're putting supers on there, you're not lifting the supers as high to put them on there either. So kind of each one has their own advantages and disadvantages, I guess. So all right, so the only thing we got left to do is feed this one. We'll feed it, move on to the next one, and then we're going to do check 25 out of the 27 today. The other two, we're going to pull the Formic Pro treatment out of the one. It's done, and then the number 27 will have its second round of Formic Pro going in there today. So, or actually, those two are done tomorrow. Sorry about that. Yep. So you can kind of see how slow it's kind of coming out of there. It's pretty thick, so, and the cold's not helping it at all. Last time we were out here, it got up to almost 80 that day, so that stuff flowed a little better. But we woke up this morning at about 38 to 40 degrees and foggy, so we waited a little bit before we came out here. All right.
You're gonna have to.
Well, I'm gonna get off the video and help her. We're gonna get this knocked out today so we can get done before the kids get home from school. So, hope everybody enjoys the videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it on social media with your family and friends. And don't forget that in order to subscribe to our channel, you actually have to be logged into YouTube while you're watching the video for the subscribe button to actually be active. So, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment those down below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Have a nice day and we'll see you tomorrow.